What's up, friends, fellow card collectors? Card Obvious here. How y'all been doing? Uh, I know it's been a while since I've uploaded a video. Many of you know I've gone back to school, trying to earn a degree in information technology. That's kept me busy these past few months. I took a break from doing the YouTube thing, from streaming and all that. Uh, mainly to focus on school. Um, it took school took a little bit more of my time than I expected. I was expecting I would have kind of partially done the YouTube thing and partially do school, but really I just been focused mainly on school. I haven't even really been on YouTube watching YouTube as far as like sports card videos and all that. I've actually been watching tutorial videos on discrete math and statistics formulas and stuff like that. So I haven't really been, kind of engaging too much with the community, but I figured I need to make a video because, I miss you guys. And yeah, I need some sports cards because I just kind of put all sports card stuff to the side, except for, shipping off some cards that shipments that I owed some people. I'm probably gonna ramble a bit. It's been a while, so I'm probably pretty rusty on doing these videos. Perhaps my not so successful template from before is probably pretty rusty as far as the flow of the video. This is gonna be a longer video because it is a binder video of Dolphins cards. This will be a two-parter since I got two binders of Dolphins cards, and then I'll do my Canes cards, which I really don't have that many Canes cards in my collection, but I'll still do it. So this was a video that was promised back in August. I said I'd probably do it in September. It is now, not too far from Thanksgiving, and I'm finally getting around to showing off my Dolphins collection that's in the binder. But yeah, I'm kind of just sitting here rambling away like I usually do, even worse than before because it's been a while. So I think before it would about be the time to roll the intro, I guess. Okay guys, before we get into the binders, this is kind of an addendum that I'm recording after I did the recording of the binder video. Yeah, I'm gonna probably break this up into more bite-sized sections because I recorded the video and it was like an hour and 10 minutes long, just going through one binder of Dolphins cards, which is way longer than I wanted it to be because that's that's an episode of CSI or something, I didn't want to take that long. I did a lot of rambling. I did a lot of taking my time, and my process ain't as sharp as it used to be. So yeah, I'm going to break this up into multiple videos. I'll try to upload them all, hopefully on the same day, if not multiple days. But yeah, just wanted to add that addendum. All right, back to the video. All right, let's just jump right into it. Get to looking at some football cards for my poor Miami Dolphins. Although they did win this past week against the Ravens in a very surprising upset. I think they were double-digit underdogs in that game, but yet managed to keep Lamar Jackson in check and ended up winning a Thursday night game, which pretty much surprised everybody, even Dolphins fans, that happened. The Dolphins should have been so much better this year. For some reason, they've played so poorly this year. This was a team that had a pretty good defense last year, and for some reason that defense fell apart. They're one of the worst defenses after having one of the best defenses a year ago. But however, that defense showed up on Thursday night against the Ravens. Like, they played like the defense of last year. So hopefully, they can play better moving forward. They're currently 3-7, so their odds of even sniffing a playoff spot is like probably 0.001 or something like that. They would pretty much have to win out and finish 10-7, which I do not see happening. But it's good to see them playing better. So, but this isn't about the Dolphins this year. This is about Dolphins sports cards. Let's go ahead and get into part one of my Dolphins sports cards collection and the binders. And we're starting off with a 1968 Nick Bonacotti. This card's not in the best shape. It's got some dings in it. And this is actually a Boston Patriots card. So yes, it's actually a Patriots card. Love the old Patriots logo. Reminds me of a time when the Patriots weren't very good. But yeah, this is actually a Patriots card. But Nick Bonacotti, of course, is a Hall of Famer, best known for playing with the Dolphins, part of that no-name defense in the 70s. Hall of Famer, passed away not too long ago from Alzheimer's. I believe it was Alzheimer's, dementia. But moving on, we got Larry Seipel. That's a Larry Seipel rookie card. Tight end. You can see this one's a little beat up too. This is 1970 tops. Then we got a Paul Warfield, another Hall of Famer from the Dolphins. Also played for the Browns in his career. Paul Warfield. Larry Zonka. This is a 1975 tops. Or no, excuse me, 1971 tops. Larry Zonka. Legendary Miami running back. And then we got another legendary Miami running back in Mercury Morris. Little tidbit about Mercury Morris. My dad once repossessed a TV from him back in the early 80s. And then a year after that or so, he went to jail for, I think it was drug trafficking. But apparently he's cleaned up his life and is doing well for himself. All right, now we are on to 1975 tops. There's Jim Longer, Hall of Famer, I believe. We got Dick Anderson, great safety that played for the Dolphins, big part of their defense in the 70s. There's a 1977, I think it's, no, this is 76. So these are 75s, 76, sorry. I'm not real good with my 70s and early 80s football designs. This is a 1976 Freddy Solomon. That's actually a rookie card. And then a Don Strock rookie from 1976 as well, Don Strock. All right, continuing on, we got a 1976 Bob Kuchenberg. This card's actually in really good shape. Bob Kuchenberg. And then moving to 1977, Hall of Famer Bob Greasy. Old school quarterback helmet. You gotta love them. 1978 Jim Longer, All-Pro. And then there's another Larry Zonka here. This is 79. And then Bob Baumhauer. You can see kind of what they call registrations off on this pretty bad. Bob Baumhauer. It's hard to say. Larry Little. And then we got Nat Moore down here. These are all 79s. Norris Thomas and George Roberts. Not too familiar with a lot of these players because I was born in 79, so I never really got to watch any of these players play. And then continuing on with 79, we got Jim Longer, Larry Gordon. And then into 1980s, we got a 80 Fleer team action Super Bowl where Miami played Washington for the championship. I believe that was their perfect season when they beat Washington 14-7. Of course, Washington 7 points in that game. Came off of your Premium on a muffed field goal attempt, and Yaro, who probably had never even thrown a football in his life, tried to throw a football that went behind him and was picked up by the Redskins, and they scored. That was their only touchdown. Here is a Andre Tillman 1980 tops. All these are 1980. Bob Greasy, George Roberts. Here's a team leaders. This one's got Zonka on it, Nat Moore, and Vern Den Herter, Rusty Chambers, funny name, and Devin Williams, all 1980 tops. All right, continuing on with 1980 tops, we got Bob Kuchenberg, Jimmy Cephalo, Dario Harris, Ed Noonan, Tim Foley, Larry Gordon, Gary Davis. There's Vern Den Herter. So hard to say it. And Mark Denard. So many of these cards came from Mr. Joe Mansman, a big member of the community. Sent me a lot of these 1980s Dolphins cards. I believe I have the whole team set from 1980 tops, which is really cool. And then we got Bob Baumhauer, Kim Bocamper, Don Strock again. There's Larry Little. I guess it's a bandage on his forehead there. Uwe von Schaman. I don't know how to say his name, but obviously a kicker. Wearing the old school one bar helmet. Norris Thomas. Steve Towle. Mr. Larry Zonka again. And Nat Moore.